On the 15th day of the race, it is clear there are two races within the race, arbitrated by a complex weather system. Wind on the outposts, but nothing much for the pursuers. We have a high-pressure cell, which is going to block the way. There's a closed gate, and the attendant is on strike, on top of which the barrier is not working, and so we can't fiddle with it. It sure closed itself, darn tight. Slam! Ahead, they're dashing like crazy. We're going to have 2,000 miles delay by the time we access the south. Can you imagine? And it's going to be worse for the ones behind. How awful. Oh, the weather. I can't figure it out. I have no idea which way to go. From a sporting point, he's still in the lead. Let's note Alex Thompson's stout resistance despite the loss of a foil. And Morgan-Lagraviere's great performance, the fastest with 21.1 knots average speed over 24 hours. Still great windy conditions. Invigorating. I kind of have the feeling I'm on board a spaceship with a lot of humidity on the outside, but also, unfortunately, inside as well. That's it. It should calm down in the days to come. I hope. Otherwise, last night, Enda Okoinin, 4,143 kilometers behind the head of the race, celebrated in his own way the crossing of the equator.
3, 2, 1. Ah! Woo! Ah! Magic! This is for real!
Tonight, there are only two skippers left in the Northern Hemisphere, Didier Costa and Sébastien Destremo, stuck up in the doldrums. Not a breath of wind since last night. Not the slightest sigh. Nothing. The big news of the day, Vincent Rioux on PRB's official abandonment, as he was in 5th position after a major shock on the keel bob on Sunday night. This morning, the wind calmed down after the crossing through the front, so I was able to open the keel box and put my hands inside, because you can slide your arm through, but you can't see much. And I ascertained what I had felt under my feet. That is that the keel is less and less in sync with the boat. It's a great disappointment. It's tough. Vincent Rioux should now reroute towards Cape Town in South Africa. Meanwhile, in the race, Alex Thompson southwards is still way ahead, pursued further north by Sébastien Josse, Armel Lecléache and Morgan-Lagravie. It's more complicated for the other pursuers, Jérémy Bayou and Paul Meillat, who are now at 370 miles distance and getting much less wind. I see the sky turning gray. In fact, we're trying to get fast past this front so that it won't catch up with us too soon because behind it, there's no wind whatsoever. We're tearing along, trying anyway. About 20 knots average. The sea is choppy, but it's okay. There is one who's succeeded in getting through. That's Yann Eliès, who's still going 50 knots high. Well, let's not cry victory too soon. But I think I was able to get through that mouse hole I was talking about in the last days. A little strap of wind 50 or 60 miles wide. Tomorrow sounds like a crucial day, and the different weather systems could redistribute the cards at the back as well as at the head of the race. Undoubtedly, unidentified floating objects have caused a lot of trouble so far. After Bertrand de Brock's keel, Alex Thompson's foil, yesterday Vincent Rioux was forced to abandon because of a damaged keel bearing.
Moi, j'ai une grosse déception personnelle.
It's a great disappointment for me to have to abandon. But the thing is, You've got to imagine all the people that are involved in this adventure. You've got to imagine the disappointment of this whole community who supported us. And it's true. It's a burden that's hard to carry, especially on solitary races where you're alone in action. So stories that end this way, the sooner you turn the page, the better for everyone. Last night it was Sébastien Josse' turn to get frightened after a shock on the starboard rudder. As a result, 4 hours lost to set back the rudder's lifting system that was distorted. Sébastien Josse lost his second position in the ranking to Armel Leclerc's favor. As for the race itself, in the evening the pace should slow down for the head. And since the wind will come back from the rear, it could allow the pursuers to reduce the gap.
I seem to be I should be the last person to drop off the front, so hopefully I'll get a little extension.
On the other hand, it's quite delicate for the pack who's got to play with a sequence of high-pressure bubbles, like for Quito de Pavon. I'm stuck. For the last 24 hours I've been stuck, glued, literally. Haven't moved a foot or anything else. And I have a feeling this blasted high-pressure cell doesn't want to let go of me. Tells herself, this chap is kind of nice. Let's stick to him. It'll be nice. The smooth deal is for Fabrice Amedeo, who took the lead of this third group of pursuers.
Bienvenue sur New Rest Matmut.
Hello everyone, welcome to New Rest Matmut, where concentration is required with this 13th place, acquired following an eastwards course.
Dans l'Est, mais vous déconnez ou quoi?
Are you kidding or what? The party's on New Rest Matmut. Got to enjoy what's to be taken. It's too darn good.